I am here in Greymoor. I'm right there in that little area at the top left corner of the screen. Now, I would have used the compass to show where I am, but, you know, I didn't think I needed such an overpowered charm just to make a simple video. Now, I'm here because I wanted to go to the Wisp Thicket, and once you enter this room, you can see the fire particles, and you can see this little area in the top left corner of the screen. If you are able to jump up there, you can go to the Wisp Thicket. It's a cool optional area that gives you access to a boss, Father of the Flame, and a cool tool called the Wisp Fire Lantern. However, that's not why I'm making this video. I realized upon looking at a completed map of Silksong that if you can make it to the Wisp Thicket, then you can immediately make it to the Citadel through the Underworks, as you can see by this map right here. And that means if you can get up to the Wisp Thicket before the double jump, then you can skip the other paths to get to Act 2. And you would probably break the game open, because you wouldn't even have like the Needle In or a lot of other tools, as long as you don't need to go through Act 1's normal progression. And so me, being the secret seeker that I am, I immediately decided I need to get into the Wisp Thicket before I'm supposed to. So you come over here. Amazingly, you can't get up there without a double jump. Who could have guessed? Except, I lied. Because did you know that Hornet gets a charge attack in this game, and she gets the Beast Crest? When you do the normal jumping charge attack with the Beast Crest, it doesn't give you much height. It doesn't give you enough height to get into that area. So the skip, you would think, is not possible. However, the Beast Crest also has a charge attack for when Hornet is grounded. And that charge attack gives Hornet much, much more height. And, for whatever reason, if you do the jumping charge attack after doing the grounded charge attack for the Beast Crest, it will give you the grounded charge attack's height on the jump. And with this technique unlocked, Hornet can go up to the Wisp Thicket's door immediately. And that means that the total amount of tools you need to get into the Wisp Thicket are the charge attack, the Beast Crest, and the wall jump. That is it. And, you know, to get the wall jump, you also need the dash, so you will have that as well. But that means that you can get into the Wisp Thicket without fighting the Widow, without saving Bellheart, and without interacting with Act 2 at all. You can get into the Wisp Thicket from Act 1. Theoretically. Because as you can see, I just got up to the door, and it is entirely barred off. This is a skip that I believe fully would be possible, because you can see I'm right up in the entrance there. You could see before by where my needle hit, that I am in the entrance to the Wisp Thicket, except that I'm not, because Team Cherry put a barrier up there to make it fully impossible to enter the Wisp Thicket. And at the time, I was severely confused, because in case you didn't know, this is a save file that has beaten the whole game. It has beaten Act 2, as you can see by this screenshot I have here. That is my save file. So, even when you beat the game, the Wisp Thicket isn't unlocked. Which leads me to believe the Wisp Thicket does not get unlocked until you unlock Hornet's double jump by going to Mount Fae. Which means that Team Cherry specifically made it so it is impossible to get in here. Now, I would tend to believe they made this decision because they didn't want people to be able to sequence break the game. It makes me kind of sad though. I want to break this game wide open, Team Cherry. It is my civic duty as the YouTuber that I am to find the secrets, to find the skips, and to find everything that would make people on the internet go, hey, that's pretty cool. But I have been shunned.
Got 'em all!
I'm sorry to say,
Got 'em all!
I have failed you, dear viewer, but subscribe and I won't in the future.